Hey there. Today we are going to talk about the do's and don'ts of social media. So I have to tell you, social media has been one of the best ways to grow a business over the past several years. And I think it's going to continue to get better and better. So I highly recommend that you use your social media outlets to really push yourself out there to help you book, sell, and sponsor more teammates. But there are rules to social media. And so today, we're going to go over some do's and don'ts of social media. So we're going to start with why. Why use social media? I will tell you a couple reasons that I absolutely love social media. It creates excitement for your new business. It literally allows you to reach out very quickly to lots and lots of different people in your world all at one time. And it also allows you to really foster those relationships that you have with people, which can eventually turn into customers, hosts, as well as teammates. So these are the things that I absolutely love about using social media and building my business. So let's start with your do's. First do is to be positive. Nobody wants to do business with Debbie Downer. Okay, so keeping in mind that everything that you post should be positive. It's okay to be a little bit unicorns and rainbows. I'll admit I can be a little bit unicorns and rainbows from time to time, but trust me on this one. People want to do business with people that have a positive outlook on life and on their business, okay? So be positive. Number two, have fun. People do not come to social media to be sold to. They come to social media to be entertained. So, anything that you're sharing on social media, bring your personality into it and show them how much fun you're having with your Jordan Essentials business, whether you're hanging out, doing something awesome at a team meeting, whether you're at a spa party, and everyone is sipping wine and having a blast and getting pampered. What are those things that you can show off that show people how much fun your job is? And number three, you've got to be a little bit subtle, okay? So what that means is, an example I heard a long time ago, which always is stuck in my head, is, if you wouldn't walk into a Chamber of Commerce meeting and shout it from the rooftops, then you should not say it on social media. So for example, something that I see people post is, hey, we have a great special going on. Go shop at www.jestore.com/Amy. Would you ever say that in a normal conversation? I hope not. No. So you wouldn't say it in a normal conversation. You shouldn't post it on your social media page. So you've got to be a little bit more subtle in your approach. And because otherwise you're going to drive people off. So what that means is you don't think about how you can take a picture of you possibly with a bar of soap with captions saying, starting the day off right, shower with a fresh bar of my favorite soap. Yep, gonna be a great day. Or grab your magnesium stick and post something like, no more ibuprofen for me. It's the little things, friends. That's the beauty of this business. So show people how you're using your products in everyday life and with your kids, your significant other, your coworkers. So show them how you're using it in your everyday life. So I would strategically place things as you are taking pictures that could be taken about something totally unrelated to your business. But you're showing off your products because you comment just like they do when you're out and about. So that's awesome. So I would strategically place things as you are taking pictures of your normal everyday postings That could be talking about something completely unrelated to your business, but you're showing off your product and how you're using it in your everyday life. So you're gonna comment just as you do with all of your other regular posts, okay? Also, what are the subtle things that you can put out there into the universe about your job? So, one of those things that I always love to talk about anytime I have a child be sick home from school, I might say, oh, I'm so bummed. Lily isn't feeling good today and she's home sick from school. But luckily, I have the best boss ever. So taking the rest of the day off. Of course, I'm the boss, right? So, and most of my Facebook friends know that. So it's just a little subtle plug for why you want to be your own boss. So great recruiting plug there. Another thing, all the awesome benefits. So maybe you're working poolside during the summer and you're there with the kiddos. Post a picture of your view from your office that day with a caption that's saying that view from the office today. Anytime you're working somewhere fun, take advantage by putting that on your social media account. It really is about building those relationships over time. So it does take time. You do have to be patient with posting on social media. Next do is add your host to your Facebook account. So you want to do this for a couple different reasons. One is because then you're in front of them every single day. And I do make a point to post something on my social media at least once a day because I want to keep myself in front of my customers. And again, it doesn't have to be anything about your business. All the new algorithms, you just need to make sure people are still interacting with you. It can be anything fun about what you're doing with your family or whatever. The whole point is just making sure that your face is in front of them. And it also allows you to set up a Facebook event where you can co-host the event and get people pumped up and excited that are wanting to come to her spa party. So, and the last do is start a VIP group. Okay, so this is a special group on Facebook where you're going to add your hosts and customers to, and any potential teammates, and just you're creating a place for you to share specials and all the good stuff about Jordan Essentials. So those are your do's. Now your don'ts. Okay, so number one, do not complain. So just like I said before, we don't want any Debbie Downers. You don't want to complain about other consultants. You don't want to complain about issues with any kind of product or any kind of situation that is going on, because I will tell you, you might be really, really upset at the moment, and you might move on really quickly from whatever it is upsetting you after you've posted. However, you've got customers and hosts and potential teammates that are watching you on social media, and they will not forget that day that you went off on a rant about your company or whatever situation it is, and so be conscious of the things that you're posting and be very, very careful to avoid complaining. Number two, don't talk politics or religion. Let's face it, this country right now is in a pretty heated political climate. So I want you to really think about whether or not you're willing to sell spa products to the opposite political party. If the answer is yes, then I would highly recommend keeping all politics off your social media as a business owner. And I know some of you are very, very passionate about your beliefs, but honestly, if you are or want to use your social media to build your business, I recommend you stay out of those two things, politics and religion. Okay, number three, don't be salesy. So, you don't want to just post specials all of the time. That's what your VIP group is for. And even there, I would caution you not to go bananas with all of your sale info. Again, it's building relationships. So be really, really careful not to be just posting your website all the time. And then last but not least, do not add people to your VIP group without their permission. So as you get it started, you're going to want to send people private messages and just say, hey, I'm super excited. I just recently started with Jordan Essentials. I'm starting a new VIP group to share specials, testimonials, and all kinds of health tips and that kind of stuff. Would it be okay if I added you? And that's it. You know, when they say yes, go ahead and add them. But nobody likes to be added to a group without their permission. So those are my do's and don'ts today. I can't wait to see you on Facebook.